What up, everyone? How's everyone's night doing? Just a nice chill stream for tonight. I was working on my settings for OBS recently, just trying to get everything done perfectly. But yeah, just another chill stream, maximum an hour. Well, it's Saturday, so I could play more. Cause tomorrow's Sunday and I don't work. Yeah, I work Monday to Friday. But yeah, how's everyone's day going? Let me know in the chat. And also, is anyone watching Streamer University? Like, I've been watching it every single day. Not of course not all day, cause I work, I have responsibilities. But whenever I have downtime, I watch it. It's been fun. I like it. Discovering the new streamers. Like, some of them are cool. There's one in particular, man, in my opinion, that's a bit weird, like strange. But of course, I'm not gonna say anymore because the world is very sensitive to opinions. So, might as well keep your opinions to yourself. That's the world we live in. Okay, I'm gonna try to aim first this race. Of course, I didn't get anything. Okay, yes, I love the little boosts. But yeah, I don't know if you guys been watching Streamer University. Today, Kai actually brought back the OGs, which is very cool. At first, I liked it, but then I didn't like it afterwards because it was like there was some people that were the OGs being all reckless, and it was like not going with the vibe with the new streamers of this year. Like you guys get what I'm saying? Like the whole vibe was just off. And even too, Nina from New York, she was like, yo, the whole vibe of this year is like different. Everyone is paying attention, which is so true because like a lot of the streamers of this year, they're very obedient compared to the ones from last year. So that I found funny, because it's true. A lot of streamers this year, they're like total opposite of the ones from last year. Last year, the streamers was like very reckless and wild, you know. But yeah, it was fun, seeing some streams from some people like Rakai, Yana, Nina, and a whole bunch of others, Dota, and much more. But yeah, it's been fun this year, Streamer University. Like for me, like I do streaming for fun. I don't. It's like it's a hobby. I don't see it like some people that are like, oh yeah, this is my future. I want to make money. I want to be successful, and they start stressing out because they're not growing. They're not expanding. Like if that's how you see streaming, then streaming is not for you, in my opinion. Like then you're in it for the wrong thing. It has to be fun. It needs to be enjoyable. You can't be seeing it like, oh yeah, people are making money. Okay, it's easy. I could do it. No, that, you'll make money if you're creative and know how to make a schedule. You know, and you know how to make content, and you're not doing it like you're in a rushed way. Growth takes time. So you have to be patient when it comes to things like that, and it's understandable because not many people are patient. People want it now. No, they're like, no, I want it now. I want this. I want it now. You know, you can get lucky and get it now, but that's like 1 out of 10 lottery. Is very difficult. You know, and also you need connections. Like for example, what happened with Ray and Dota. They just saw Kai Sanat, and he ended up making them blow up, and that's it. You know, like he made it easier for them. Like they didn't have to do much, you know, because in other words, it was like given to them, if that makes sense. You know, and look at them now. Yes, the opportunity was given to them, but they were in charge of growth, content, you know, and that's also another skill. You need to be good at that. Don't think just because you have the content, you have the followers. Please, I don't want to lose. Just because you have the followers does not mean that okay, I'm set now. I don't have to do much. No, you have to continue creating content. You have to continue brainstorming. You know. Oh man, please, I don't want to lose. Please. Oh, great. He passed me right when I was about to hit it. That sucks. But you get what I'm saying, you know, like you have to take care of what's yours, you know. If you give in, it's like someone gives you a pet for free. The pet is not gonna do everything itself, you know. You need to take care of it, make sure it's strong, it's healthy, well taken care of. Same thing with content, you know. You have to take care of it, you know, as if like it's a baby. But some people don't see it that way, you know. But again, that's just my opinion. But yeah, is anyone watching Streamer University? You know, like this year I didn't go for it because you know I'm busy, you know, with work, and I couldn't find a schedule back then. I would like struggle on finding a schedule when I could stream, when I could post, and etc. But now I figured out one, so I'm happy about that. So now I'm just doing it for fun, you know, and see where it goes. You never know, you know. But yeah, always do streaming for fun. It has to be a hobby. If you see it like as if like it's a like oh yeah, make money fast, then you're going to fail, you know. And don't look at your viewers, the amount of viewers. No, just focus on having fun, being creative, learning and growing, you know. Like even seeing some of the OGs from Streamer University from last year, seeing how much they've grown. Of course, not all of them, you know. Some people, I don't know if some people stopped making content, you know, but there's been some that been doing great, you know, and that just shows that they took advantage of the opportunity. When the opportunity comes, you have to go kill it, you know. You have to go all out, brainstorm, start putting yourself out there, you know. Of course, double back shots, you know, and seeing them grow like and expand like makes me happy, like makes me proud, you know, because that's the type of person I am. I don't envy other people, I don't get jealous, I don't hate, you know. If somebody's succeeding, me personally, I feel happy. I'm proud of them, you know, because I'm like, wow, that's so great. I'm proud of you, bro. That's fire that you went from this to this. Look at you, how much you've grown. You know, keep it up, keep working, keep hustling, you know. You know, because at the end of the day, if it happened to them, that means it can happen to you, you know. Never hate, you know, because everybody is blessed. Everyone's blessings is different, you know. Never hate on somebody else's success, you know. Unless they did it in the wrong way, of course, then that's different. Then that's something else. Let's say they did fraud or something, or they cheated or something. Like they did something wrong to get where they are right now. Then that's a whole different story, you know. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Always go to the sides. Always go to the sides, so that way you don't get hurt and beat up by shells and stuff. But yeah. But other besides Streamer University, are you guys gonna get the new GTA? The new GTA 6, I believe it comes out in November or October. Like definitely this year, but like at the end of the year. You know, I'm getting them, but I'm not buying spending $100 right now. There's no point. What's the point of spending $100 if you're nowhere near the date of release? You know, might as well do it a month or two before the game comes out. You know, then that will make sense. It's like saying I'm gonna give you $100, but I'm not gonna play in 4 months, in 4 or 5 months. That's dumb, you know. Like you're just throwing away money, in my opinion. Of course, but yes, I'm in the air. Yes, keep going. Oof, yes. Okay, that was nice. That little leaf gave me a little boost. But yeah, you know, I'm definitely playing that game and making content. You know, like if you guys are streamers, the ones that are watching, you know, like take advantage of GTA 6. You know, people did that when GTA 5 came out. You know, people were taking advantage of that, making content, making videos, and look at them. A lot of them ended up blowing up. You know, it's all about strategizing, being smart with your content, of course. But yes, okay, that little boost. Oh man. Okay, I'm good. No red shells. Perfect. Nice. You know, take advantage of it, you know. Especially that new game, Wolverine. When that new game comes out, that's gonna be great for content, you know. We haven't had a Wolverine game since 2012, I think, or 2010, when the game for Wolverine came out from the movie X-Men Origins Wolverine. I don't know if you guys played that game, but I did. That game was so nice. It was so nice and fire. Like everything was perfect about that game. You know, and it's been so many years since we're getting a Wolverine game. And the one thing that I don't like is that there's no open world. You're just playing the story, and that's it. Just pretty much story mode, and that's it. So it's pretty much like a PS2, PS3 game. You know, because the games back then, they were mostly just story, and that's it. No open world like some games are right now. You know, like that's the one thing that I'm like, oh man, that sucks. You know, but it better be worth it, and the game better not be short either. Like 20 hours long, 30 hours long. Like no, 30 hours for me, just story, just the game itself. Like for me, that's like that's whack. Please. Oh yes. You know, if a game is like 30, maximum 30 hours long on game length, then that for me that's too short. It has to be at least 40 and up, plus extras, of course. You know, because I'm not gonna spend $70 on a game that I'm gonna finish in a week. You know, like to me that just doesn't make sense. But what about you guys? Like what's a good length game for a game? How long does a game need to be for it to be good to buy, you know? What's your opinion, guys? Let me know in the comments. Oof. Oh man, I hope I don't lose, cause I'm all the way towards the front. You know, of course. Okay. If you're like towards more the back, then that's good, because that's when you get better items. So please don't give me some garbage item. Please don't give me. Okay, good. Okay, I like that. There's hope. There's hope. Ooh, I'm first. Yes, I made it. Yes. sometimes it pays off to be last or all the way behind, because that's where you get all the great items. Like for example, like okay, see that was garbage. Like at least give me the Mushroom King or the missile Afghan garbage items, bro. And that person had a missile and that person was in second. That's crazy. Yeah, Yoshi's all the way behind. It's over, Yoshi. Okay, I was in the top 4, so that's good. It's better than nothing. Yeah, later on I want to get a better camera. That would be perfect, for nighttime. Because that's the time when I stream. I stream at night when my wife and daughter are asleep. Because during the day I'm at work and I'm with them, I'm with my family. I'm not gonna just ignore them and just do an hour or two of streaming. I spend time with my family during the day, and then at nighttime when they're asleep, then I stream. That's pretty good. I'm giving them my time all day, and then when they're asleep, I give myself time, my time, to myself. I don't know if you guys been watching Streamer University, but like there's these two brother and sister that got accepted. They do martial arts. Her name is a brother and sister. One of them is called Elena, and the other one is called, the brother is called Stanley. The last name I believe is Ming. But yeah, they're like very cool people. Just seeing their character, their personality on stream is like, yo, those are the type of people I would like to hang out with and be friends with in real life. People that are chill, that are calm, that knows how to have a great conversation. People like that. I like people like that. Like good-hearted people. Like we say in Spanish, buena gente. Like those are the two people I would love to meet one day. Oof. Okay, please don't hit me. No red shells, no green shells, no blue shell either. Don't even shrink me, please. Okay, perfect. And one thing I've also noticed? At Streamer University, there was like 2 people already that tapped out, that ended up quitting. One quit on the second day and one quit on the third day, which was yesterday. And I was like, I felt bad for them. I was like, damn, bro, like you had the opportunity of a lifetime, to go to Streamer University, and you, for whatever reason, you tapped out. Of course, they definitely had a good reason why, but for me, I felt bad. I was like, damn, bro. I know this because I saw clips. There were some clips on TikTok about streamers talking about these 2 specific streamers that tapped out on the second day and one tapped out on the third day. Like for me, if I ever go to Streamer University, and I hope I do one day, God willingly, I'm never gonna tap out. I'ma just stay there and put myself out there, talk to people, to every single person, and see which ones are cool to vibe with, and talk to. Good-hearted people that know how to talk, that knows how to have a good conversation. Like talk to every single person. 100+ people are there. you know, oh, come on, please, 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 please. 100+ people are there, you know, like take your time to talk to every single one of them. Doesn't matter if they're small or big. Talk to every single one of them, and then you'll know who to hang out with and who not to hang out with, you know. That's how I would do it. But how will you guys do it if you guys ever went to Streamer University? You know, like there's this one chick, her name is Snow Cone. Like when she when she went and for Streamer University last year, I was so amazed by her content and her personality. I was like, yo, she is very cool. You know, like I would like to meet her in real life, you know, and make content with her, you know, and collaborate. You know, like she's just another regular person, you know, just like everybody else that makes content and creates and brainstorms. You know, that's what it is to be a streamer, you know, to be creative, to create content, you know, putting yourself out there. You can't just be all quiet and just pretty much a quiet person, you know, like you can't be like that. You're not gonna go anywhere if you're like that, you know. But again, this is all my opinion, you know, like, but what do you guys think? What's your opinion, guys? Let me know in the chat. And just in case, if you guys are new here, like I make content on Mario. Like Mario Kart is like one of the games that I like a lot, you know, but of course I play other games as well. Like I play anime games, Genshin Impact, Weathering Waves, Stellar Blade, obviously. Stellar Blade, what else? Oh, Neverness to Everness. That's a new game that I started playing recently. Well, it's because the game just came out like a month or two ago. Please, of course, please don't hit me, don't hit me. Come on, come on, come on, please, 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 please. Okay, thank God, oh man. Boom, I got you. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Brain fart. Damn, I really forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, like I play many type of games, GTA every now and then, anime games, like I said before. I recently started playing the new Final Fantasy game that came out like 2 years ago. Final Fantasy, I don't even know the number, like 15, 16, 17, the latest one. That game is like very easy. Very easy. Like I've given it like 6 or 7 hours already, and I haven't died once. Like not even once. Like that's how easy that game is. You know, at least making it a little bit challenging. You know, don't make it too easy. Because I know some, you know, in general, some people, it gets very annoying. Because then people, oh man, who did that? You know, because then it gets very easy, and then it gets annoying because it's like, yo bro, I'm getting bored, you know. Come on, give me a little boost. Come on, come on, come on, give me a little boost. Come on, give me the little boost. No, it's over, I lost. 5th place, I take it. I take it. It's something, it's better than nothing, you know. Like, what's that game? Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. When I was playing that game, oh man, I was stressing out. The year when it came out, which was 2 years ago. Yeah, it was either last year or 2 years ago. Yeah, that game got me stressing. That game was so difficult. Every 10, 15 minutes, a boss fight, another boss fight, another boss fight. And I was like, at one point, I was like, yo, let me enjoy the game for once. Like, let me roam around the map and, and have fun. Don't give me a boss fight every 10 minutes. And those boss fights were so difficult. Out of all the boss fights, there was only one boss fight that I won on the first try. All the other boss fights, I lost like maybe 10 times and up. That's how difficult that game is. It was fun, of course, playing it, but just the boss fights were so annoying. It was like so stressful. Like towards the end, I was like so close. I just given up and deleting the game. And then I went to YouTube to see the how the game ends. And then when I saw the ending, I was like, nah, I gotta finish this. I gotta finish this. So I started playing again, and I finished it after so many losses. And I saw the ending of the game in YouTube. I took like another maybe 2 hours trying to beat it, and then I finally ended up beating it, and I was like, thank God. It felt like a huge accomplishment. Like you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I'm pretty sure you guys went through a game that was like so complicated and difficult that you're just like, yo, what is this? Like another game that I know is very difficult from what I've seen is God of War. Oh man, the boss fights, they're very cool, of course, but like very difficult. And I've been seeing clips of streamers like stressing the f out on that boss fight, and I'm like, oh heck no, I'm not stressing out for that. I'm not doing that. And I was about to buy the game too, and it was on sale for like $15. And I was like, oh heck no, I'm not going through this again. I'm not doing that. If I do, then I'll play the whole game on easy mode. Or maybe play the game on normal mode, and then when it comes to a boss fight, switch the difficulty to easy mode. Like what game I did. Oh yeah, Stellar Blade. Oh man, Stellar Blade is another one that's very difficult. Fun, very fun, obviously, if you know what I mean. But very difficult. Oh man, the boss fights was so annoying. Like there will be some boss fights that I would take hours just to beat it, and I was like, yo, this is of course this is very annoying. Of course, give me the flowers, things that I don't need. That game was so tough for boss fights that I was like very close. Please, no, 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 don't go to 17. Don't. Yes, 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 yes. You got hit. Oh, I thought I. Oh man, this game is fun, but it's annoying sometimes. But yeah, Stellar Blade was one of them. Like the ending, I had to like change the difficulty to easy mode because the boss fight was insane. I was like, yo, how can somebody play like this? Like it was so difficult. I ended up fighting this powerful dude. I forgot his name. He was also one of the main characters. And just like just playing with him was like fighting against him was so difficult and annoying. I was just like, yo, this is not fun. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna change it to easy mode. And I did, and I beat it on the second try. And I was happy. That's what matters, is when you're playing a game and you're happy. you know Like, I don't know if you guys are watching Streamer University, but I saw that there's this kid that got accepted and he's like 12, 13 years old, maybe 11. Oh man. He's like 11 years old. At Streamer University, this kid streamer that got accepted, and I'm like, what are you doing here? Of course, I was like, yo, Kai, what are you thinking, bro? Streamer University is for 18 and up. A lot of crazy things happen. You gotta bring a 13-year-old here. If you gotta bring a 13-year-old, at least have it come with an adult. Like it's mom or dad, or not. Actually, no, heck no. The parents are gonna ruin the fun for the kids. So I would say like an older sibling, like or a cousin. The older cousin to watch over the kid. Seeing a 13-year-old at Streamer University was crazy. It's crazy actually, because it didn't end. It's only for a week, and I believe it ends the last day. It's Sunday or Monday, one of those days. So yeah, the Streamer University is almost done. It's halfway done actually. Just a few more days. But yeah, Streamer University is lit. I like the class from this year. This year Streamer University is like a lot of good kids. A lot of, not kids of course obviously, but like a lot of good adults. Well behaved adults, those that listen and know how to behave. Not the ones from last year. Oh man, they were crazy. They were bananas. For the ones that saw Streamer University for last year, 2025, they were like bananas. Like crazy. Of course, the content was lit. The content was fire. But just the character, the personality was insane. Nobody wanted to listen. Which is funny, but this Streamer University is like the opposite. It's like all the goody two shoes. Me personally, I like that. Like, I would put myself in that category. If I ever go to Streamer University, I'll be one of the well-behaved kids. But of course, I'll make sure. Of course, I didn't get no item. Of course, I'll be one of the kids that will make it fun. Well-behaved, but I at least still have some fun. I'm not gonna be all quiet and serious and be all strict. I'm gonna be like, heck no, I'm there to have fun, be a character. Because a lot of people there, of course, they're portraying a character. Because a lot of people are shy, they're quiet, not too chatty. But of course, to be a streamer, you need to show character. You need to show personality. You need to show character. If you're somebody that's quiet, doesn't talk, doesn't know what to say, doesn't show any emotion, then you're boring. The people are not gonna watch you. But again, that's my opinion. I see it all the time when people are like streaming and they're like all quiet, they're like robots. I'm like, don't do that. Show character, at least smile, laugh, make a joke, have a good time. Show that you're enjoying the stream. Don't just show that you're like, okay people, I'm just here because I want to make money and I just wanna have an easy life. Then no, like people are not gonna follow you for that. But yeah, this one might be my last game or my last route, or maybe I'll do one more after this one, and then I'll turn it off. Of course, I don't work tomorrow, but still, I want to rest. Even though I was resting all day today, still, I want to rest my brain. And one thing that I like that Kaisena does is that he brings in like one Christian streamer, somebody that preaches the gospel, does church clubs, things like that. Like I like that, like that's good because like the whole world needs to know, like not forcibly, of course, like at least share, preach about God, talk about God, talk about the Lord Jesus Christ, and then seeing that small streamer, I don't know his name, but if you guys been watching Streamer University, like you guys will know who I'm talking about, of course. Yeah, like he does Bible studies. There you go. That's what it's called. His club Bible studies. And like for me, I'm a Christian. Like it's fun seeing that. Hearing that. Listening to other people's journeys, listening to other people's testimonies. And again, at the end of the day, you're not forcing it on anybody. You're just sharing a story. You're sharing your testimony. You're sharing what you feel, how you think, what you've been planning, and etc. It's like therapy in a way, if that makes sense. But yeah, seeing that is good. It's always good to share your beliefs, and be open-minded. Please, 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 yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Ooh. Oh, how dare you hit me. Oh, wait, wasn't I the fourth place? I thought I was in the fourth place. I was like, what? Somebody that got taken out ends up hitting me. But not this year. Oh man, Rakai, oh man, he's a character. Me personally, I don't like it when he's reckless. It's like annoying. I'm like, yo bro, at your age, aren't you like 18 or 17 or something? If you're 18, like at least act your age. But I don't blame him because a lot of people don't mature when you're 18, People mature differently. There's some people that mature when they're teenagers because they have a rough life, Some people mature when they're in their 20s, over there in their 30s or 40s, Like it's different for everybody. But hopefully Rakai matures very soon, and grows and learns. Come on. Did I make it first? Oh no, I'm bugging. Luigi was all the way in the front. I didn't even see that. Well, second place. I'll take second place. But yeah, seeing Rakai. When I saw Rakai come back this year, because it's only, I believe it's only for a day and a half or two. For a basketball game that they had for like streamers for 2026 against streamers from last year, 2025. When I saw Rakai, I was no lying, I was like disappointed. I was like, yo, this kid is gonna destroy a lot of things, destroy a lot of properties. Like he's very reckless, very, very reckless. And in my opinion, because I'm a father, I feel like he needs to have his mom with him wherever he goes. Never let him go by himself anywhere. Just because you're making money does not mean that you could go anywhere not by yourself. No, you need to make sure you're taken care of. You're being watched. You're being you have an adult with you. Because if there's no adult there, that's family. You gotta be reckless. You gotta pretty much do whatever the heck you want to do. You could get yourself into serious problems. But even though Rakai is annoying and very, very reckless, his content is fun. I cannot lie. His content is very good to watch. But like I was saying earlier, you need character. You need to show personality, and that's exactly what Rakai is doing. He's showing character, he's showing personality, even though they're not good. But look at him, look where he's at. I don't know if he's a millionaire or close to a millionaire. Let's just assume, I'm going to assume he is. He's already a millionaire because of the character that he portrays. Or who knows, maybe that's how he is in real life. But behind camera, you need to show character, you need to show personality, you need to be a character. It's like acting. All those actors, are they like that in real life? No. They're all portraying a character. They have to become a character to make money. And in streamers is just like that. In my opinion, in order to make it big, you need to show character. You need to show personality. You can't just be all quiet and that's it. Oh, I'm a quiet person, I'm a quiet streamer, I don't know what to talk about. Then practice, like improve. Like practice, talk to people, socialize. You gotta know how to socialize with people. You gotta know how to make conversation with people, because if you don't know how to do that, then of course you're gonna struggle. But again, this is all my opinion and from everything that I've seen over the years from people making content. And I've learned some things from last year, from 2020, 25 for Streamer University. Like, what's his name? Agent. Like, people was on live streaming his class, and I was actually taking notes from what he was saying. And it makes sense to all the things that he spoke about last year, and like the things that he's saying this year is like similar in a way, but more in detail, of course, and more updates. Like Agent, he's a very big popular streamer, and he's up there, and me personally, I would love to meet him in person. Like, I like his character. Now, of course, I fell. Oh, of course. No, please, I lost. Oh, man, that's so annoying. You know how you get points when you play online? Every time I reach over 8,000, I go back down. I go up, I go back down. I go up, I go back down. I'm trying to reach 9,000 and up, but it's so difficult. Like, it's so annoying, but fun, of course. Like, I don't even know where I'm at now, cause since I lost, like when you lose right away, you lose a lot of points. That's one thing I've noticed in Mario Kart World. When you lose and you're like all the way in the back, you lose a lot of points. But if you lose and you're all the way in the front, then you lose less points. Like, for example, I'm like 2 points below 8,000. Before I was over 8,000, now I'm under 8,000. So this one, I gotta make sure I win. I gotta lock in. So here, when it comes to my content, I pretty much play video games, of course, mostly Mario Kart, mainly Mario Kart, but of course the conversation is like random things: movies, TV shows, hobbies, events, games, upcoming events, and etc. things like that. Oh, I don't know if you guys been. Oh, don't move. I thought I had 3 mushrooms instead there were shells. I don't know if you guys been watching the World Cup. The World Cup, there's been a lot of great games. Like when Copa Verde and Egypt went against Argentina, like those games were so nice. But after seeing the games, I feel like they're rigged. You know, like, and I truly believe that they're rigged. I've always been an Argentina fan for years, till this year. I started seeing how they play. The refs, the referee has been like not fair. Pretty much doing some dirty work, giving red cards for no reason, giving yellow cards for dumb things, and not giving Argentina a single red card. Now think about it. You don't think that's suspicious? And since they're being exposed for fraud, for money laundering, things, something like that. Allegedly, I don't know if it's true, but the whole world knows. Even on the news, they know that Argentina has not been playing fair. You know that recently on the last game, they started showing, yo, look, this is water bottle that has like notes on penalties and yellow cards, trying to make it look like, oh yeah, we're not cheating. This is somebody else, bro. We're not stupid. You guys planted that there and started acting like, oh look, notes, somebody's notes for who's gonna get yellow cards and red cards. I'm like, yo, bro, we're not stupid, bro. The whole world knows that Argentina has not been playing fair. We're not stupid. Our eyes never lied to us. We know what we see. But that's my opinion, and I strongly believe that. Oh, please don't lose. Please don't lose. Please don't lose. Don't lose. Oh man, thank God, last person. But yeah, like, I really do believe that Argentina has not been playing fair, and that they've been paying off the refs, the referee. And like I said, I've always been an Argentina fan till this year, because I don't like cheaters. Me personally, I don't like cheaters. Even like, of course, bro. Who's the one that had the lightning? Well, I'm still in the front, so that's good. Please don't hit me. No red shells, no green shells, no none of that. Yes. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is the FIFA rigged? I believe so. Even people from the news and people that are like famous people, like celebrities, they all been saying the same thing. They all believe that the FIFA World Cup is rigged. You know, if you have a lot of people saying it, then it's obviously true. In my opinion, you know, our eyes don't lie. You know, we know what we're seeing. And Copa Verde and Egypt, they won that game, not Argentina. Argentina was being so unfair. No, I'm sorry. The ref was being so unfair to both teams, giving them yellow cards and red cards for stupid things. And I'm like, yo, bro, it's very obvious that you definitely got paid to make Argentina win, you know? Of course. I took it. Of course, you give me these items. Oh, no more. Oh, I lost. No, there's still hope. Come on, give me that little boost. No boost. It's over. I lost. I lost. You should have given me that boost a long time ago, bro. Oh man. Oh man. So yeah, guys, that's my stream for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying to stream like anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week at night, and upload every day on content, like for content, like on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you know. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching and enjoy your night.